Tennessee is in a state of emergency ahead of the winter storm. The governor says he is coordinating with federal, state, and local officials to unlock resources Tennesseans may need. State Capitol reporter Tori Gessner explains how Tennessee is gearing up to keep you safe.
With snow, ice, and freezing rain in the forecast, Tennessee is on high alert.
We do know and are expecting it to impact all 95 counties.
Well, it's 40 degrees out now, and apparently that's enough to be considered warm now, which is kind of odd. But to cut right to the chase, I'm just gonna be honest, there is nothing good about this time of year we call winter. Now, I'm sure many of you are gonna comment down below like, whoa, that's a big truth claim, bro. Winter's not that bad, you just tripping. But actually, I'm not. And I'm just going to be honest, there's definitely no benefits you could possibly get from the winter time. Sure, has it always been my least favorite time of year? Absolutely. I love summer. Summer is always a blast. Can it be extremely hot in the summertime? Yes. But I'd much rather have heat than freezing cold because the summer always has so much going for it than winter. As for spring, I do really like spring as well. Such a beautiful time of year, and sure, sometimes the April showers have a tendency to just drop all at once during May, which is kind of irritating, but I do really like spring a lot. Fall I'm pretty okay with. I've actually grown to really appreciate fall. Maybe not as much as spring and summer, but I do enjoy fall to a certain extent. Can it get chilly? Sure. Are the leaves kind of annoying to deal with? They can be. But not as annoying as dealing with the snow, I can sure tell you that. And is fall a million times better than winter? Absolutely. Because there is nothing good about winter at all. For one, the temperatures suck. I don't know about you, but I am not overly fond of the cold, especially when there's wind chill involved. But because of the very freezing temperatures we've had for the past week or two, I've definitely doubled down on my utter disdain for the winter. And even winter lovers have agreed that these sub-zero temperatures have absolutely just been horrible this year. I mean, let's be honest, nobody really digs hypothermia and frostbite and what happened down in Tennessee this year, the whole snowpocalypse they got, and the fact that some people don't even have heat or electricity still. Just someone please tell me how winter is, and this extreme cold for that matter, how this is at all supposed to benefit anybody. Especially considering those who have heat and electricity but still have fixed incomes can suffer financially because the energy bills a lot of the time can go through the roof. And let's be frank, when you're in your cozy bed, who really wants to wake up to a cold morning? I sure don't. Secondly, there isn't as much to do and it's kind of boring. I think we know that many of our outdoor activities that we love to do throughout the year unfortunately have to take a break in the wintertime. So winter also kind of serves as a pathetic holdup for the rest of the year, you know, the times of the year that are actually good. Also, generally, people tend to feel a little more depressed this time of year. Maybe I'm not totally depressed, but I definitely don't feel as happy compared to summer, where I pretty much feel like I'm at the top of my game. Thirdly, the rest of the year is vibrant and happy and winter is not. This is going to be a strange point to make, but when spring, summer, and fall come around, just take a look at all the colors outside. With spring and summer, there's such an emphasis on pretty blue sky, green grass, vibrant array of flowers, etc. Even look at fall, the warmer color palette and the color the leaves turn into. With winter, there's just nothing inspirational to look at. It's just kinda dead otherwise, filled with a blank white, gray tone. It's kinda like an even worse version of an undersaturated Zack Snyder movie. Maybe the bleak color palette adds to the bleak time of year, I don't know, maybe that's kind of the point. But it certainly makes the season seem dull and uninteresting by comparison. I've even made winter essentially a mood in one of my short films called Dandelions, where the character of Riley Samuels feels happier, content, and full of joy during the warmer months, but feels pretty down on her luck during the bleak and colorless winter. Fourthly, snow sucks. Honestly, unless you're a young kid who's looking for an excuse to get out of school, who is really asking for snow? I don't, and I know a lot of people don't look forward to it either. Snow and ice just add one more thing we have to take care of outside, and are honestly it's just downright difficult to deal with most of the time. Sometimes when you shovel, it doesn't exactly stop, it just keeps coming down. Even the leaves during autumn are kind of finite, once they're off the tree and that's it. They don't continue to rain down from the sky. So even leaves during autumn don't seem that annoying. It's just a constant maintenance that becomes more like a chore and a burn than anything really to enjoy when it comes to the snow. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about during the summer. Lastly, winter brings a lot of illnesses and it sucks. If there is one time of year where I'm guaranteed to get sick, it's definitely winter time. My sinuses get ruptured anyway every time I go out into the bitter cold, but it's also a time of year where, for whatever reason, I'm more likely to catch a cold, have stomach issues, low energy, and if the flu is going around, which it almost always does, I'm definitely likely to pick it up. I'm also surprised I haven't gone sick yet. Oh no. Well, there you have it. Winter sucks. There's absolutely nothing good about it at all. If I had the ability to hibernate after Christmas and wake up around the end of March, I would, but unfortunately, I can't. So until I master that ability, I have to deal with the stupidity and disruptive nature of winter. Ugh. Anyway, that's all I have for today, so thank you for tuning in to the 20th Century Dude channel and hope to catch you on the fly. See ya. Stay warm this winter.